Indonesia has approved the purchase of 42 Generation 4.5 Rafale fighter jets from France through the signing of a memorandum of understanding on defense cooperation. The initial progress of the procurement of the Dassault Avation fighter jet was by acquiring 6 units in the initial contract. Meanwhile, 36 other units are claimed to be following in the near future. We will acquire 42 Rafale aircraft. Starting today, the first contract is for 6 aircraft, which will be followed in the near future for 36 aircraft with the support of training in weapons and simulators needed, said Defense Minister Prabowo Subianto, after witnessing the signing of the contract with French Defense Minister Florence at the Ministry of Defense, Jakarta, Thursday, 10/2/2022. Rafale is known as a versatile aircraft because it can be used for various missions. For example, interdiction, aerial reconnaissance, ground support, anti-ship strike and nuclear deterrence mission. The plane, which first appeared in 2001, has been used by a number of countries until now. Among others, Qatar, Greece, India, United Arab Emirates, Croatia, and Egypt. Even though Indonesia has signed the contract, in fact, Indonesia must be patient in order to catch up with other countries that have already operated the Rafale. This is because the 6 aircraft in the new initial contract will be delivered in the next 56 months after the contract signing is active. It's a long process. This means that when Prabowo is no longer the defense minister, this plane has become our defense force, said Prabowo's spokesman, Donalanzer Simanjuntak, Friday, 11/2/2022. On the other hand, the procurement of twin-engine aircraft from SNECMA is Indonesia's effort to build an air defense force. The purchase of this aircraft is also urgent. Bearing in mind, the condition of readiness of Indonesian fighter aircraft has experienced a setback in recent years. One of the most glaring problems is the age of the fighter aircraft. Some of the aging aircraft include the F-5 Tiger, Hawk 100 and 200. Secretary-General of the Ministry of Defense Marsdiodani Irmawintofono said that Indonesia currently only relies on 33 F-16 aircraft that are more than 30 years old. Meanwhile, 16 Sukhoi Su-27 and Su-30 fighters are almost 20 years old. With these conditions, it is the responsibility of the Ministry of Defense to plan fighter aircraft that will serve in the 2030s and 2040s, Dani said in the webinar welcoming the Rafale aircraft, Thursday, 17 halves 20,220. Based on data from Global Firepower, GFP, in 2022, Indonesia is said to have the main weapon system, defense equipment, for air power as many as 445 units. Chapi said the purchase of 42 Rafale jets was a record for Indonesia in bringing in fighter aircraft from abroad. The process of purchasing as well as the number of 42 advanced fighter jets can be said to have broken the record number of purchases of fighter aircraft in the history of Indonesia after 1965, said Chapi. In line with the purchase, Chapi underlined that the existence of fighter aircraft is one of the subsystems of the air defense system, which is an integral part of the national defense system. Thus, he said, the process of procuring fighter aircraft is essentially an effort to improve the capability of the national air defense system. In this case, the element of fighter aircraft is once again only one of the other subsystems of national air defense, he stressed. On the other hand, cooperation in the procurement of the main weapon system equipment, defense equipment, for the TNI shows that the Indo-Pacific region has strategic value in future geopolitical dynamics. As a result, the Western Bloc countries, namely the United States, Britain, and France want to be involved in the vortex of regional geopolitical dynamics.